Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Sin and Sacrifice. So in the last episode we have finished the story mission chapter number 4 as far as I'm aware of, and we listened to this new conversation here, move place at the very end. Since then I just sent this, or just plotted the Impey, the Ranger cruiser here, to rendezvous with this small little detachment fleet, and just generally speaking, once we've rebuild some forces so that we can send a detachment, maybe actually even BSG 75, maybe, not quite sure about that, at least some sort of detachment towards Helios Delta. I know that's Beta. Okay, so towards Helios Beta, because, well, as you can see here, we've lost Virgon, where the Cylon fleet is, and Leonis is quite red. As for Helios Delta, over here we've lost 2 of the 3 colonies, and I'm actually, that's what I want to do right now. I want to have a look what kind of fleet this is. Cylon fleet 54, Cylon fleet 54 is a 7,000 point fleet. Okay, probably not going to challenge a 7,000 point fleet with this fleet. Okay, so much for my idea, because my idea was actually to move this fleet 25 to that fleet and kind of take back Leonis, Aquarium, sorry. But we still have Canceron, and our FTLs are okay-ish. So I'm actually going to do the jump to Canceron to get Canceron back on board, because Aurelion is green, and because it's steadfast, we're not gonna. There's no real point in staying here since it's green, and that's what we want to do. These 2 Geminon and Geminon and Pycon both have a fleet, both are red, very good. Scorpio just moved to Scorpio, so we're going to keep this fleet, Colonial Fleet 7 over there. So that's pretty much it, what we're going to do in terms of fleet movements. I do have, since we got some money back last time, we got some money rather, for completing the mission. Do you want to think it for 1 second actually, to actually upgrade our fleets. What do you need? You need nothing. You're a pure gunship fleet actually. You've got Battlestar, gunship, and the scout ship. So actually, here gunship, you've got Battlestar, gunship, carrier, gunship, as far as I'm aware of. Yeah, exactly. That's a solid fleet in my opinion. What are you doing? You're just a carrier. Oh, you're a very mixed fleet. We've got a carrier, we've got a Battlestar, got 2 missile cruisers, 1 gunship, and a scouter. Scouty, and you Battlestar, carrier. Okay, so you're pretty much an air wing, to be quite honest. We might be able to take on this fleet with that, but that would be too close in my personal opinion. Generally speaking, we don't have a lot of really large grade capital ships, like really large and deadly things. Artemis is very good in terms of bang for your buck, but Heracles is not bad either. I kind of really like the Heracles, though it's a lot more expensive in terms of fleet points compared to the Minotaur, and does almost, not quite, but a very similar role. Do we have a lot of requisition points? Actually, no, we don't. I do want to build some ships. We need some support here, but I'm not sure what to do. I mean, a Minotaur is being built. Minotaur is very cheap and cost effective as well. And when we lose a Minotaur, I don't really care too much about it. Whereas losing an Artemis is a lot more, hurts a lot more. I do like the Atlas. They're very cheap for what they actually provide you. I hate it. Do we want to go for an Artemis or for an Atlas in terms of time to... That's actually... Artemis is a lot more expensive actually to build even. How much is actually in terms of requisition points the The nukes are at 2000, so we definitely can. And the Minerva, 2000 as well. Okay, in that case, we're gonna build one of these and one of these, and that's it. Some large ships, and that's it. Ending
Cylon
turn.
strike group
Let's
has been
go.
detected.
What's going to happen?
New Minotaur has been deployed.
New Minotaur has been deployed. Very good. These guys are still red. Okay, Canceron is back on, well, back online, and so much so for. No, that's the wrong one. Actually, yes, Sagittarian was green, now it became all orange. Or which one was green and became orange? No, that's Aurelian. I think Sagittarian was already orange. I can't remember. So anyway, we've got everybody but these two colonies back, which is very good. We've got a side quest. Let's have a look.
A civilian freighter has sent out a distress signal after a failed atmospheric entry attempt. Go see what's wrong.
Defend a freighter. 5 turns. Maybe we're gonna do that with Galactica, getting some resources out of it. Why not? And the other way around, we want to transfer you to this fleet so that this fleet actually has a couple of points on that up, but not completely dead in the water. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there. How you looking? We're still waiting for the FTL recharge to move towards the next objective, even though we haven't even listened to it. Let's move on.
One of our allies is being attacked.
Okay, so Silent Fleet is 774. Let's have a look at things. 72. 40 is quite weak. 72 is a 5,000 point fleet. That's fine, we can manage these two. 54 is a bit too much. 71 and 72 are both only 2,000 point fleets, so we can deal with both of them with pretty much any of our fleets. Oh, how about 900 points? Can we actually fit you in here? Yes, we can. So if we take you here,
I plotted the jump
get you
sir.
together and send you over there, we can actually take out these fleets. Okay, in that case, end turn and do that. Transfer to that fleet. Okay, you would be ready. That's over here. We do still want to wait a bit. Okay, BSG 75. You would be ready to go and do that. So let's actually do this. To Zeus. There we go. To Zeus. We're gonna take out. We're gonna do that mission. You're still recharging for a second. I'm actually thinking about sending out an officer over there. Recruiting an officer to do this. Just to get them back, maybe. Maybe I should actually try doing that one at some point. Anyways, we're gonna do that. That will be our...
Battlestar group is engaging hostiles.
I said that these are two fights right after each other. First, we're gonna have the Siege of Zeus against that fleet at what was it? 2,000? No, 4,000 point, I think. And then we're gonna do actually the mission. So we have actually two skirmishes. Well, skirmish in the mission with the same battle group. Sorry, the same battle group. Okay, that's kind of surprising. I thought that would kind of wouldn't work that way, but anyhow, we'll have two fights in one place. 2 consecutive battles. Okay, let's have a look at things. Where enemies, there are a bunch of enemies to our upper right, so we're gonna move especially the Jupiter up. The Artemis can stay down below. You guys are all gunships, so let's move you the way you are. It's actually pretty good way. And the Corvette to the very, very top corner, front top corner. You have Assault Raptors, Vipers Mark II, and I've got missiles. Well, whatever. Not gonna worry about that. Anyhow, we're gonna jump in. Waiting for the jump countdown.
Prepared to jump in
3, 2, 1. Jump. Artemis, Minotaur, Jupiter, Minotaur, and the Corvette. Okay, first things first, Corvette, Manticore Corvette is doing a turnaround on full defensive posture, getting the Raiders range, trying to get the Raiders lock on them, launching all fighters. That was not what I wanted to do. Apologies, my friends. Taking on Minotaurs, going up and that. Actually,
yes,
gonna well, we're not going to do that because we're gonna do this. You move that way, you move that way, you move that way. Absolutely brilliant. And end turn, let's go. All hands, man, combat stations. No, what is it? Set condition 1 throughout the ship. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. Phobos. We've got a couple of these guys. Whoa, a lot of Phobos. Wow, that's a really hacky fleet. We've got Raiders lock and everything but one target. That's, in my opinion, good enough. Give me all the Vipers. We will go and engage.
Understood.
Let's actually first cycle through there. Combat PCM. Scrambler. Guided missiles. Okay, we've got 2 cells of guided missiles about to come our way. Actually, let's take 2 of you and defend over there, and then you can go and engage. That's fine by me.
Understood.
As for Jupiter, gonna sprint a bit. They want to sprint with the Artemis as well for 1 turn. No, we're gonna leave it like that.
Yes, Commander.
Do we want to leave it? I mean, these 3 definitely have to give. Close the distance. The Phobos will probably jump. So that's fine. There's nothing coming directly towards us, so there's no point in firing the torpedoes. Do we actually really want to run in head first with the Artemis? No, we're gonna leave it. Honestly, we're just gonna leave it like that. That seems somewhat reasonable. We're gonna take it not too slow, but we're not gonna sprint in either.
Escort clearance zone is active.
Okay, missiles away. These are the scramblers, I think. Towards that Nemesis. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Now we can go offensive posture on the Artemis. Something moving directly towards us. Yes, this Phobos.
Missiles
That's the
on their
Phobos
way.
we're gonna shoot. How close will you guys get into firing range? Okay, let's move like this, like regular, not speed.
So say we all.
Yeah, without any posture. The Jupiter's going to continue sprinting. That's exactly what we want to do with it. You start turning, so because you 2 will probably duck it out between each other, and the assault raptor is going to move here. Get ready to paint targets and wreak some havoc.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
There we go.
Trigger zone detected.
There you go. These guys will fly though. And the torpedoes are hitting.
Missiles incoming.
Absolutely brilliant. Okay, the magical flight control systems on. Gonna take it offline here. Do a 1 turn around like this. Now we actually first you take this off. Now we go across all ships. Offensive posture. Fire some missiles, probably because of all these PCMs. It's not going to work. Not going to be too effective. Opening flag left hand side, opening flag right hand side. You are moving. This is to. It's one of these. How is it called? Common PCMs, as far as I am aware. Now you can take the remaining. The other 2 Vipers. They've taken out not quite all the missiles, but whatever, we do need the Vipers dealing with the Raiders, otherwise we won't have too many Raiders left, and that would be bad. Are you in range for that one? No, you're not, so you continue moving. Move please slightly to that side, so that you can paint that thing. Speaking of that thing, everybody else, focus fire on it. Everybody's in range as it seems. You range green. Second green. Guys are barely in range, but you That should work fine, and go.
IFF confirms unit
You
is
are on
hostile.
defensive posture,
Target
exactly.
locked and firing.
Yes, nice.
Target acquisition is free. Give me manual controls now.
Okay, Phobos down, absolutely brilliant. Switch target to the next Phobos, I assume. You continue doing your turn and repair your flight control system before you go into the jump back into the fray.
Yes, Commander.
Switch targets. Switch targets Phobos. You just continue on your way. You're dealing with that Phobos. Yeah, that's a very good idea. You deal with that Phobos. That seems reasonable. But you start going down actually to get your top Battlestar artillery firing on this target, not on the small little nemesis over there. So you're never gonna hit it. It's way too small.
Subsystem repairs are complete.
Okay, incoming missiles. Will the flag cover the Minotaurs? No,
Missiles incoming!
probably won't. No, Minotaur taking some armor damage. That's fine. Assault Raptor. Can you paint something? You can paint the Nemesis. That's good. Select target. Go for the Hydra. Wait until we can fighter missiles. Offensive posture. Missiles on to the next. Actually, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. You
Yes, sir.
continue moving the way you're moving. You
So
continue
say we
moving the
all.
way you're moving. We are getting hacked by the small little things that are just annoying. Annoyance. This is the low one here. You took some damage. Well, everything is still within in the green area. I'd rather that you guys pummel. Which one? Doesn't really matter.
Understood.
Good. Pretty much the fight's
A
over.
Battlestar is being hacked.
That Nemesis just blew up. That Nemesis just blew up. Phobos, focus fire. Do I have to do anything about that? Just gonna
So say we all.
put you like that. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
You fire your missiles
Missiles
on
on their way.
the Hydra, please, and paint it. Whilst you're at it. Missiles away!
They're breaking.
Phobos
Push the
down, Hydra down, there we go. That's it. No hull damage, just some armor damage. However, we do have to fight it without, do the next mission without any repairs, which is, how should I say, a minor inconvenience because I do like to repair between fights, but nothing we can do about it. Anyhow, let's see while doing the loading screen how long are we into the episode. 17 minutes, on we go, that's fine. So it will be these two skirmishes, like the skirmish and this side quest. Why we're doing this side quest to begin with, we get, what was it, 1,400 Tilium and I think like 200 or 300 requisition points. So it's primarily for that reason, to get some more goodies. And of course the enemies are behind us. That is don't like this. I really don't like having enemies on my tail like that. But sure, I expect them to be quite, well, quite weak is the wrong, not what I actually mean, but rather probably a bunch of Nemesis, Talons, Hydras, nothing too big. At most
Prepare
a
to jump
Revenant.
in 3.
Or at least that's what I
2,
hope. Otherwise we
1.
are actually underestimating the enemy's strength. Might be in for quite a hard fight, especially since we already took some armor damage.
Contact with objective. Civilian IFF confirmed. Hostiles are also in the zone.
I take you, swing you around. Freighter,
Yes,
swing
sir.
around, you swing that way. Yes, we have no armor on the left hand side. I am aware of that. And we're showing the left hand side. I am aware of that as well. So let's actually show the right hand side, please. As for the Battlestar, right and front took minimal damage, so that's fine. Battlestar Artemis, absolutely not quite, almost just scratches. The question is, do we want to fire some torpedoes? I don't think that's a good idea, to be quite honest. Let's wait how they behave.
Understood.
That seems to be alright. Alright. Viper,
Understood.
Viper, Raptor, Viper,
Understood.
Viper. Goes away. Okay, good. Okay, Revenant, Arachne. That's bad, actually. Revenant, Arachne, Revenant. No, that's
Escort
not the
pilot
name. It's
one, still
Nemesis.
online.
Hey, the good thing is another Arachne. Oh, sorry about hitting the microphone. Another Defender Freighter. Oh, we have to. Oh, whatever. Just gonna kill
On it,
everything. That's fine by
Commander.
me.
Yes,
got
sir.
pretty much everything. Most enemies have been identified.
Understood.
Okay, this will be quite a
Missiles
hard
on their
fight.
way.
I mean, yeah, it will definitely be more difficult and dangerous than I expected it to be. So all torpedoes away. You guys turn in full offensive posture. You two, the Battlestars, focus on the Revenant U3 gunships. How are you guys looking in terms of firing ranges? Let's go for the Nemesis, honestly. Let's go for the Nemesis. You guys definitely stay on defensive duty. That's very good. You firing your missiles, that's very good. And please continue turning towards the right hand side. I don't want to
Understood.
take damage. Or lose you, rather. Probably we will. Okay, firing things.
Firing on
Torpedoes away. Revenant turning around. Will the torpedoes connect?
Set
No,
secondary
torpedoes will
battery.
miss.
Full
Revenant,
tactical. Fire at will.
Nemesis has been taken out. Revenant is down to 33 hull points. Artemis, Jupiter moving forward. Minotaur group, focus fire on the identified Arachne. Where is the Assault Raptor? Assault Raptor. Painting target. Moving to the side to have bearing on these guys here. Everything else will stay the same. War Driver Squadron, that's bad. I don't really want to put you into too
Yes,
much
sir.
danger. You continue moving that way. Start flanking the left hand side because maybe there'll be some missiles coming in. Maybe there will be some missiles coming in from that, so right hand side flag, go. And turn.
IFF confirms unit
Seems
is
like
hostile.
another Nemesis. Incoming
Missiles incoming.
missiles. Oh, that's torpedoes on the Minotaur belly pack.
Manticore is taking damage.
Manticore taking damage, that's not good. We've taken out, by the way, the central Arachne. Not Arachne, what
Yes,
is it?
sir.
Revenant, defensive posture, left hand side 0, right hand side. Right hand side, we have to go this way. Right hand side 20%. What is that? 75% armor. So armor still holding. Let's continue moving down, and you move that way. You two focus fire that piece of garbage over there. Not the Viper Squadrons. Viper Squadrons should fight with these guys. Assault Raptor, are you already in range to paint it? Yes, you are. Are we in a ECM zone? Nah, it's a PCM. That's not good. So we're gonna wait until before we fire the missiles. Arachne is almost deleted.
On
So
it, Commander.
move over here towards the Nemesis. Most probably Nemesis. They're not yet. You know, move. We'll continue with one in that direction. Maybe we'll have to do something about these guys here. Are you still on the offensive? No, you're on defensive. Absolutely brilliant. Run away. Bottom has received quite a lot of damage, so we're going downwards. Hopefully, we can get some damage into the rear side.
Missiles incoming.
Missiles incoming. Where?
Target is
Okay, there we go.
345,
One more Revenant has been destroyed. Jupiter's gonna take the brunt of the torpedo attack. That's fine by me. Front is down to, what is that? 50% approximately. Okay, guided missiles go for the Revenant. You're still continuing to paint the target. Very good. Small missiles going for that one as well. You continue to turn that way and run away.
Yes, Commander.
This Arachne is about to go down anyways. You will fire your torpedoes onto
Yes, Commander.
that one over here. This Nemesis is also about to go kabang. You focus fire on that one whilst you two deal with this whilst moving down to reduce incoming bottom armor damage. This Arachne will probably go pop next turn. Are there any things left? Okay, I'm gonna leave the Vipers doing their thing. Okay, Nemesis has been destroyed. Arachne has been destroyed. Torpedo strike. Hitting
Manticore is
Arachne.
taking damage.
Manticore taking damage. Manticore. Still running away. That's very good. Now, do you like this? Because now this thing is starting to pummel you. Do you want to go for defensive or offensive? Let's go offensive. Get some damage into that Arachne here. You continue moving downwards. Focus fire that one place first. The assault raptor is going to follow
Understood.
that one. However, you will paint this as your target whilst moving. Go for that one here. You have
On it, Commander.
you go for this one, please. You two have dealt with them. Absolutely brilliant. Going to go down in order to make a
Yes,
faster turnaround to get you back into the action. Go.
Manticore is taking damage.
Manticore doing a good job at running away.
Artemis is taking damage.
Wait, Artemis, frontal armor 0. Okay, Arachne is down. Revenant is, well, I'd say down.
Understood.
Cancel flag, change flag, right hand side. You go defensive position, don't want to take another scratch here. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. And you're good as well. The only two things I can shoot you, rear and seems like you start taking top damage. That's very good. Go.
Artemis is taking damage.
Yes, Artemis is doing a barrel roll.
Missiles incoming.
Okay, the Jupiter takes some bottom damage. That's fine as well. We still had full armor, not full, but enough armor plating there. And the Arachne is the last target that we have. Going to take the freighter, well, not back, but rather just
Yes, sir.
out of danger. Do we have some missiles? Yes, we do. Do you have some missiles? No, you don't. Okay, cancel flag. Cancel flag. Do we need the torpedoes? I don't think so. Whatever.
On it,
You
Commander.
move away, you continue moving, pursuing and shooting that piece of garbage over there, whilst all the Viper squadrons are pummeling it closer.
Breaking, push the line. We've got the
Okay,
now.
missiles, torpedoes, everything
right,
inbound,
Rapper, that's right.
and torpedoes have connected, as well as the missiles, and Arachne down.
Commander, multiple new Dratus contacts.
Wait, my friends, that was not planned. Good thing that we actually started to turn this raider around.
Yes, sir.
But the enemies jumped literally right in front of the enemy. In front of our friendly. Are we trying to defend here? That's absolutely not fair. And the Artemis already took some damage, now I have to sprint with it. Absolutely
On it, Commander.
terrible. And the Jupiter, as you can see here, the armor plate, we have 0 hull damage, but armor plating
Understood.
quite beaten. Guys moving in. I'd rather that you move towards that thing. Go. The ARAP took actually quite some heavy damage, as you can see. Now the civilian ship,
is being attacked.
and of course the missiles. Really?
Taking a take the pounding, sir.
Artemis is taking damage.
Yes, I'm aware of the Artemis, but this is a bigger issue here. I mean, the Talon is not the problem here. Is it? You know what, I'm just going to continue boosting. I do have to do something about that.
On it, Commander.
That's just not fair, just popping out right next to the target that we have to defend. Come on, dude, run,
ship is
freighter,
taking
run!
damage.
No, that's a
We're gonna
failed
hammer the
mission.
crackers till they can't.
Friendly unit is down.
I mean, that's just not fair, really. Mission failed, we took so much damage. I mean, really, my friends, what kind of bullshit was that? Just, we've cleared out the entire enemy fleet, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna send one Iraqi like literally next to the transporter that we have to defend. And we have to repair for 200 Tillium. Boy, oh boy, okay, that was a very, very sneaky strike. Luckily we haven't lost any of our ships, that's good. But what the hell, that's not fair. What do you think actually about that final enemy reinforcement? What do you think? Type it down in the comments below. So on this note, I think we're gonna leave it at that. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, despite this, whatever you want to call it actually. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, and SpaceSheep signing out.